Hello, like the probably 6 people that are going to watch this video. Welcome to Metaphor Refantazio, the newest release from Atlas. The same people who developed the games like Persona 5, and that's probably the only one anybody will know. Just so I can just mention some SMT fans don't eat me alive. Shin Megami Tensei still exists, yes, and they made them too. Now, there was a scene before this that I am going to put play right after this, because I didn't expect it to give me a scene straight away, and for when I started.
War is on the horizon.
Okay.
Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world.
Whatever you say, buddy. It looks pretty fucked It looks pretty fucked anyway.
Right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war.
Of course it is.
Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams?
I mean, you can dream, but it doesn't mean it's gonna come true.
In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know. Just a daydream. Castle on a cloud.
It is a daydream. Describing the present day, but yeah.
Yet I have faith. I believe that
really
fiction
true.
can become hope,
equal.
wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Final Fantasy? Did you call it a Final Fantasy?
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Stupidity.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Well, it has.
Pardon
It has.
my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Alright. I am stupidity.
A most unusual name.
Yes.
One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Wonder how he figured that out.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
It's interesting, yeah.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the
I mean, there have been many
beyond
like
its bounds.
stuff people could call fantasies over the years, and a lot of those have been turned out to be true.
This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So,
I'm beginning to get
let
pretty
this
invested too.
tale
This
begin.
is pretty interesting. And since, can I not? Damn it! Do I have to beat it on hard mode first and then beat it on the hardest? Yep. I mean, it's an Atlas game. The only ones that have really been hard are the SMT games. I don't think this one's gonna be very difficult. Is that Makoto?
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe.
So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
You're about
To
see
say
one.
nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
This guy British. Sounds
What's the
British.
problem?
They're bandits!
That's
Come
fucking-
on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? Ugh. How'd they get one of those?
Dunno. Probably the guy.
That's
Seems
right.
to be the nicest person. He'd have killed the king after all.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Don't steal the man's book, he loves his book. Really. Books are awesome.
Hold it!
And he's dead.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! That's why to get stuck like us!
Nice one, good job.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
No. Bye, main character.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Yeah, French person saving.
Hey,
Doesn't sound
you okay?
right.
You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes.
That voice did not match that.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
What's the mission? I'm not quite aware.
Think we'll make it?
Alright.
Let's go. Stop! Watch out!
Galicia. Or Galissa? Gallica? I don't know.
Okay?
What's that? What's that on controller? That one.
Yikes.
That's that one.
I think we're in a little over our heads. Watch out! No. Looks like they found us.
Run away from the fucking death worms or whatever you want to call them. Looks
Look.
awesome so far. What the hell is that? looks weird as fuck.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Sounds fun.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Whatever you say, little fairy.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What the fuck is that?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Whatever you say, Gulaka. I think that's how you say it.
Over there. Let's go. Got a sec?
What is this?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Oh yeah, especially if we get more to that, it'll be pretty useful. Very useful. Oh no. What is that?
Not good!
It's a death one. Death one. Is this June?
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic.
Magic.
The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king.
I wonder who did it.
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes.
Couldn't be the guy who we saw kill the king, right? There's no way
And
it's
no
him.
mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
What's the metaphor?
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Looks like kind of like a Victorian era place, but with more like modern stuff. Like a combination of modern and Victorian.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
Okay, I take this back. It's probably medieval.
Listen to anything a Parapus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
No way that little girl was strong enough to pull a full-ass
Don't you
human.
have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
Just a freaking fairy. Fairy, not fairy.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Cool. Now, if only I knew what an elder was.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Yeah.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Flamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
I can't tell the difference.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
From what I know, yeah, probably.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
What's that?
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Old woman must be important. She got a portrait.
Hey, are you listening?
I was not listening.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
I knew about it.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
Maybe you shouldn't be saying that so loudly.
Step one.
Someone who might see
Let's
it.
figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Shouldn't be, no.
So?
Yeah, I like that.
Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here?
Look at that. The new model's out now.
The model of jewelry?
I'd be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh, it must be magic jewelry then.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Magla.
Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
I can tell.
Wonders never
Fair.
cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Shady woman.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Whatever you
But
say.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
We're fucking
How much is it?
We have no
You're
money.
not really going to fall for that,
In
are you?
terms of money, we have
How
no
would
money.
you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power.
Oh, no wonder everyone wants it.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's
That's
dead.
pretty cool.
With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
This is true.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I understand.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Isn't it always?
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Put some shoes on.
Let's head there.
That's a pretty cool transition, actually. Who's got the swagger?
All right.
Everyone seems to love Mr. Louis.
Elder rubbish.
Dear me!
Oh, don't call me that. It's like
That must be the
saying
recruitment center.
the forbidden
I'll
word.
let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Easy for you to say goddamn fairy's not gonna be risking a freaking life. Are you? I don't.
Okay, you got this.
You staying or not? I can't.
A blue
I'm not
blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
What? I don't know if it's a good idea.
Perhaps
Fairy to sit
your
on a chair.
noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Make it
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the
This
guard.
guy looks like you now
Where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
He's a bit self-centered, isn't he?
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
You need to learn what a good
Don't.
haircut is.
The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone.
Disgusting,
And-
dude.
all right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So,
What does that
brings
mean?
you to enlist?
What the hell? What does that mean?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Chronically online, I sit at my computer all day. I mean, somebody could say I'm smart, so yeah, sorry about that.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I am, in fact, literate. I can read. It might be a surprise, but I'm not that stupid. Let's call this guy. Let's just call him. Yeah, call him the other half. Just enough.
know you let us do. We'll get some use out of you yet.
Are there people who aren't
All
literate?
right, lad.
That seems...
Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
Can't promise anything.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to.
It was much nicer than the other guy. So I suppose we just...
Whatever.
That's a good point.
Whoa.
You're really a noble, my guy.
Well...
I see. 23 degrees? Jeez, Christ, a bit chilly. No wonder I'm wearing long clothes. I'm just saying that. What is tea?
Let's hurry.
This has to go up.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind to come right. I'm just not exactly sure how I pass the turn. As well save. Bit early for a Persona game. Not a Persona game.
I heard they get
Most
exciting.
Atlas games in general start in May.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
I feel like that
What
would
do
be
they call
obvious.
them? Something like,
Humans, I think.
Next,
This is weird. 'cause
another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Waste of good gear would be giving it to
It's
you.
better off in my hands.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Well, you're French, so I don't know.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on. No fighting in the ranks.
Oh, you actually had something good for us.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
Yep.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
Well,
for the time.
see you around. Try not to die out there.
I'll do my best, mate. You too.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Sure thing, boss.
And take this too.
Wow, that's a
Map.
real map.
You never seen one before?
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name
I love how nobody
is
has
Captain
commented on the
Klinger.
damn ferry.
And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Wonderful.
Our veteran
what I signed up for,
will
I
teach
guess.
you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
It's not wrong.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Sure thing, boss. Oh, 11. Better put on the jumper.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny.
That is not the right face
Look,
for that.
I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open,
Dude, what is this,
it's a
Persona
lot.
5?
You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
Yeah, but idealistic thinking can only get you so far.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
No, they're just dumb.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious.
Pretty loud, Gallica. I still don't know.
Thanks.
I'm really loud. Somebody might hear you.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
You
Okay, let's
they're
see.
awesome.
It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there
That's
is
a
no
boring
need for
world.
sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy
I
streets
do
will
like the
travel.
contrast, like how in their world, our world,
And in the
is
laws of
fantasy.
these emotionally satisfied people,
It's
it
pretty
reads,
cool.
all lives are equal. Whoa. I see.
Still
No
idealistic, though.
magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
You managed to pull me before?
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Gonna have to. Damn fairy. Late night? What's going on? Yeah, sure. Arbor's Day. It's gonna take a while to get used to that. Is that the prince?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine.
That me.
In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
You sound Scottish.
I've been reading.
Why is everyone
And
British
I
or
hope that
Scottish?
someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a
Pretty fair.
perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived.
Wait a minute.
And yet, They burned your home down.
Huh?
It's tragic. And no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay?
The fuck?
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that.
That's pretty cool.
In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Backstory. That ain't good. She fucking floating.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Okay. Whatever you say, buddy boy. I feel like a carriage of that size would probably have to be pulled by 2 horses, maybe even 3. Horses like magic horses or something. Who knows? It might be.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see. Let's see here. Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Sure do.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day. Idol's Day? I don't know.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Poetic.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Gonna get much worse from here, mate. Much worse.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms.
The bearer of the worst haircut in
The
history.
trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Trenches, like World War I.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued.
Me too.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've
I'm a
read.
scientist myself.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
No, you shut up.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Do you want to say that to me again, buddy?
Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Right, bud.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll,
okay.
son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Incarnate.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Alright, Stroll.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I?
Was he just doing like a massive rant
you,
that whole damn time without telling us anything?
Someone help! Is that a soldier?
Maybe. He's wearing the thing.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Okay, mister.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
No.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear.
HMRA.
Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Unlikely, but
He's
sure.
right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Alright, bud. Have you
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Sure thing, man. Let's do this. Oh,
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard
Suck
to
it up,
explain, but
Gallica.
it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
When did she get armor?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
It is Gallica, okay.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, she's small.
Well, I
can't do that.
didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
It's better than what most people have done.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I
Suck
just
it up,
hope our
Rebecca.
contact in the fort's okay.
Yeah,
Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Yep.
Yep.
Actually,
I see.
Well, I suppose it does make sense. You probably would consider those guys allies. I would, at least.
this is...
Massacre! What the fuck is that? It's absolutely murdering everyone.
There it is. That's a human.
Sure don't frickin' look like a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
See, it's not moving.
We have to
Hey,
help the
you have a.
survivors.
What are you gonna do with a sword? It's like a toothpick, dude.
Damn it.
Hurry! This is bad.
What is that?
What?
What do you think?
I also have history with humans, and they don't look like that.
Got it?
I call it a shaky dude.
Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
This is our chance!
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
Get in there! Finish him off!
Let's go.
That's it. It's a bit difficult to tell what the buttons are because for some reason it's not.
I can take it.
Let's go.
Burn to us. Try hard.
Might need to restart the game, so
Brace yourself!
get it to work.
I won't hold back. Fire.
Almost oppo.
All right, victory is ours. I think we're in the clear.
All right!
I can save him, so I can't do it yet.
Okay, this is all we've got. Last one.
They're down.
Okay.
The power of fire!
That one took 3 seconds.
Even easier than expected.
Okay, I'll strive for greater heights.
Level up. I need to choose one.
That'll do it.
Be
careful.
Dental hygiene is important. And
brace yourselves. Fire.
Fuck this guy.
A tough one.
Resist fire.
Let's hurry on.
Looks like we're safe for now.
This battle's out. I'm tough. Let's go.
We'll win this.
Still here?
Come on, he doesn't get XP.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do it.
There you go, save.
Wait.
Fix it.
Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin.
That's not the right button.
Let's go. Burn!
Burn to ash!
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
together! We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
I'm counting on you.
You're barely holding together.
The power of the die hard!
Quick!
There we go.
Let's try this.
Somebody's dying. Of course he attacks me. Please don't.
No, not now! Get up!
Oh, I'm still alive.
Burn
That's
to
good.
ash!
That's good. Be bad if I died.
I never doubted us. I think we're in the clear.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I agree with that statement.
Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
This is our chance!
Still up?
Burn to ash!
Kill this bitch. Mods, suck this guy's soul.
This one will fall just as easy.
Wasn't exactly nice. Don't worry, I'm gonna awaken. I think.
Damn it!
Hopefully. Will I awaken?
Hey. Damn it.
No, what happens if we go further out? Empty?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Through the door it is. Bet it's in there.
Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
I very much doubt that you would tell him the truth.
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Push through! This is our chance! Forward!
And we'll win this!
Mons. Kill him. I didn't get stuck. Yes, I didn't have enough.
Oh, you've done
badly wounded. Can anyone heal me?
How the fuck did he get 3 times?
They won't hold back!
You get it rid
Through here?
The power of fire!
Let's catch up, Red.
I think that's all of them.
Maybe I'm fighting so many of these.
There shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Hey.
There's no
Leave it to
turning
me.
back.
I'm heading out.
Enemy strength. Heard that phrase before.
What do you think?
Just give me a second.
You're right.
Well, neither of us really have any magic. Oh, nice one, myself.
Ready?
Got no magic, so. That thing's ugly. Almost as ugly as me.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Really?
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Darned humans! It was all because of them!
We'll just have to make it work!
Let's go!
Vile monster!
The power of fun!
What are you doing with that?
What's going on?
Damn it all!
Please!
Howie.
Okay? Gotta heal up!
I'll distract it.
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell.
Totally that would try.
If you would repay me, then live.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
Don't be a fool! Just run before it...
Oh, fate subtle child.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Ow. Jesus. Calm the fuck down, dude. I don't think your heart is in the center of your body. That doesn't seem right. Awaken. That's pretty freaking cool.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Seeker.
Scour! Alright, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those. Seeker!
Target that, that's good.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Wind!
That's it! Stay on
Let's
it!
stay calm. Let's go! Scour!
Push through! We've gotta hit the other spots too!
Good. No, I don't need to heal.
Wind!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with... I won't hold back! Scour! Alright, how's that?
Wait, what? It's healing?
I mean, it always seems unfair when they do
Eating its own fruit to
we
heal?
do it.
We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! King, I can't believe it's eating from its own body!
Come forth, royal
Knock
soul!
those apples off?
Wind!
Sun decent damage. I just tried facing stuff.
We don't take out those apples, you know. Maybe there's something. Understood. Leave it to me.
Don't die, Galissa. Gallica. Fuck.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
First I need to heal. Or I'm gonna die.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Let's go! Scour!
Bam. Can't beat me. I'm the main character. Nobody beats the main character.
Come forth, royal soul! Seeker! Wind! Still here? Seeker!
Okay, finally fucking bad. I do not like it.
Okay.
He's weird.
Not
What
bad
is
at all.
That. I guess.
True power is born of the heart.
This is a
A
persona.
wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
So
What
she
was
can-
that voice?
She can return, yeah.
And you! What was that power you used? You had a little heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that scroll guy is still alive!
Help him.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Whatever you say, man.
Oh, you're a
I
sight
believe
for
in
sore
you.
eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
Dunno.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
I'm just
Do
special.
you know anything about it?
Just like Ronan.
I might.
I'm special.
For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning.
That would be best, yeah, usually.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
Seems like a monster to me.
Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Yeah, no, I picked hard difficulty. If it was gonna be easy, I'd have picked easy difficulty.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
First
I'm
thing,
counting
sir.
on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Whatever you say, fairy.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony.
Probably is gonna.
He will die by my hand.
Be a pretty short game if it ends there. And I did not pay $100 for it to end there. But it's getting pretty long to begin with. Should probably finish it here with my buddy Stroll and my man Grius, who's Scottish.
Oh,
looks Scottish.
Indeed.
I see.
Got it?
Fair enough. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be the end of it for today. So, until then, don't replicate what you see in this game. Don't do uprisings against your nations.
Well...
And also, if you don't subscribe, this guy will come to your house in the middle of the night. And so will the fairy.